Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of September 20th. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Just a friendly reminder, Gemini, the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never ask you for a reading or ask you for money, either via email, Instagram, or YouTube. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Same goes to my Patreons. Let's see what we have here for you. All right. Make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into this for you. Looks really nice, Gemini. All right. I think that looks good to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who makes practical, wise choices, especially when it comes to finances, budgeting, anything of the material, even in academia. These people are wise with money, with material situations, with resources. You know, this person does not have the Tesla if they don't need it. They don't go crazy on Amazon. Like, they make smart choices, and some of you could be taking that on. What's interesting here is, well, actually what I also want to say with this Queen of Pentacles is you could just be in a period of putting your head down and working right now, and that paying off. I see a big situation here paying off. You have amazing cards, and it looks like the worst is behind you, but what's really interesting here is you have the Knight and the Queen, so those cards come one after the other, indicating that I feel like there's a progression happening in your material situation, whether that's something at work, such as a project, getting into a university or higher education, it can be anything, a material situation. Some of you are involved in real estate here. I don't mean like maybe you're a realtor, but I feel like a lot of you are looking to get a home because you have 3 of my indicators for that. Actually even more. And then some of you potentially even involved in shared resources, just as inheritance or something like that happening here. I know there are a lot of different things there, but that's what I'm getting right away. So you have this Knight of Pentacles here. This is somebody who's hardworking and dependable, especially with that Queen of Pentacles as well. You can rely on the Knight of Pentacles to be there. They won't set up a meeting and then not show. They will never be late. They'll always be on time. This Knight of Pentacles is coming forward as an event, saying, here's your pentacle. And this is somebody who has worked hard for it. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles is probably the best knight. I mean, they're all great, but each one has different strengths and weaknesses and whatever. But this Knight of Pentacles is one that people like to see because it's like there's an element of time that goes along with the Knight of Pentacles, indicating that it's not a quick win. It's not like a lottery situation. This is something you've worked hard for. Now, in the past, you have the Ten of Cups. So this is a card of total happiness. It's one of the most positive cards in the tarot. But I did, like I said, I did pick up on that real estate or like inheritance, shared finances, primarily because of the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles, which we'll get into more. But that combination just screams some sort of payout or some sort of investment vehicle or asset that you're working towards. You can see the family here sitting on the bench. They own the home behind them. And so it's a card of emotional abundance, but it can also just mean abundance. Now, this has been a struggle for you. This has not been an easy road. This has not been a straight line from point A to point B here. With this Eight of Swords, this is somebody who's letting fears get in the way or feeling trapped and indecisive about something. And the thing is, the Eight of Swords, it's like you feel like the whole world is like melting around you, but really nothing's happening. It's just that they're blinded, so they can't see what's happening outside of them. And so it talks about self-imposed restrictions. And you also have this Four of Cups here, which was, you may have been in a period where you were sitting and waiting, or you were just sort of apathetic about something or not taking action, but that has changed. There's been a sort of exciting news or exciting uptick for you in information here, and I'll get into why I feel that way. But the worst is behind you. You've been thinking about putting something into an asset or getting an asset, or there's been something in the material world that is going well for you. This looks amazing. So you have the Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles in the current situation. Knight of Pentacles, we talked about this event arriving. Ten of Pentacles here is a harvest, especially when you get it with this Ten of Cups. Both cards indicate abundance in some form. Both cards are the full manifestations of their suit, Cups and Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles here in particular is closely associated with inheritances or money being passed through generations, items being passed through generations. It can also mean just like a large purchase or a large, it's something that has a large sum associated with it. It's not like, it's not, you know, a smaller portfolio. This would be something that would be big, such as the purchase of a house, or even you could say like taking on a student loan, which has a large quantity with it, or something like that going on, buying a home, buying a car, something like that going on there. But this harvest is arriving. It looks very good for you. It looks more of like an asset than a liability is what I'll tell you. And then you also here have the Six of Wands, which is a victory. This is the second victory in the suit of Wands. This is, you know, something good happening here. You can see this person sort of going through a procession. They are being cheered on. And this is a really good sign in enterprise, business, career, and in this case, it looks like finance for you because of all of the pentacles around it. And so it also says that you've triumphed over the difficulty and the struggle of the Five of Wands, and now here you are, you've arrived. There's this element of you arriving, there's this element of you having an increase or an uptick in abundance. Incredible. One of the better readings I've done in a long time. So in the future, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. It's like, so this Eight of Wands here, this is exciting news. This is a quick moving event that brings about good news, or the feeling of excitement coming into your life. It's the feeling of getting unstuck. It's the feeling of like I can finally move forward with something, and it's quick. There's like a breakneck pace with this sort of energy here, and it can also indicate long distance travel or going on some sort of a journey in your life. This whole process may have felt like a journey, but I do feel like there's a progression here towards positivity. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, this harvest could be relating to improvements in the workplace or job. The Six of Pentacles is like if money's been owed to you, or if there's been like a job offer or a wage increase promised. Six of Pentacles can indicate that coming back around with the scales. Something like that. And the Four of Pentacles is achieving financial stability in this case, especially when you get it paired with all of these pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles indicating somebody who makes practical, wise choices with their money. The Four of Pentacles is not going to be somebody who spends erroneously or anything like that. So this looks pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and start to clarify. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. Also a bell below this video, which will show up after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Gemini, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. So we had two cards here that wanted to pop out, so we will take those. We have Saint Germain, Karma Releasing. Make room, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So with this, the scales here, the scale symbolism there on the Six of Pentacles, you know, karmic situations coming back around, especially if you've been doing the right thing, you've been doing the right things, you know, you haven't been dipping into lower vibrational energy, something going something coming back and returning to you. And you've realized here with Dwa Kul, Dharma unfolding, that you are on a path and you have to take one step at a time towards happiness to achieve this. What else do we have here? Okay, nice. We have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Something good coming around. That is the leader of this Oracle deck according to the author of this. It's called the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And so whenever you get that, you have some sort of activation that's happening, some sort of light activation coming in. Okay, can we get a card? No. Huh. Let's see here. What else? Take action. And so what I feel like this is talking about, let's see here. Success. Yeah, so this is very clear to me what's happening. So there was that 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups situation. You may have, this is in the past, there was maybe a rejection. Maybe you didn't get the asset right away, or there was like something that went wrong. The 4 of Cups with take action to me indicates that you've left the apathy, you've left the boredom, and you've moved forward, and now you have the success coming forward. Okay, and now you have the success coming in. So that's what I feel like is going on there. This looks pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and pull some additional tarot cards. This is definitely all about your ability to take action on the tasks and priorities with the with the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. And all of these harvest cards around it. It's all about your action. So you have the Page of Swords. Yeah, there was a delay in the past. You have the Ace of Cups and the Death card. So there with this no take action success, in the past, this just didn't happen right away. This was something that has taken some time to accrue, and it's probably tested your patience in some way with that Page of Swords, 10 of Cups. For some of you, you've had like a nice family structure or something like that to fall back on. You've had some other pockets of sort of happiness in your life or something like that that's helped you move forward and keep you going. The Ace of Cups is nice here in that, I see you breaking yourself out of that sword imprisonment with the 8 of Swords under it and realizing that there's this cup available that's overflowing here for you. This happened already, so it's sort of like, what I feel like is going on here is you've come to an understanding that in the past there was something that wasn't going right and you've snapped yourself out of it, is what I feel like this is going what happened here in the past. And now with that Death card and the 4 of Cups, the thing about this Death card is, don't be afraid of this. This is, you've transformed your life. You've transformed your situation towards a more positive outcome, is what I'm getting in this reading. So let's see what else we have here. You have the Hanged Man, Page of Cups, and the 6 of Cups, or excuse me, 6 of Pentacles. So that's coming back in. So we have the 6 of Pentacles here, we have the 6 of Pentacles up there, and this 6 of Pentacles that we just pulled is with the 10 of Pentacles. So there could be a legal situation here. The scales in tarot can indicate legal situations or just karma generally. For some of you, you're getting an inheritance. For some of you, you're getting a gift, or there's an issue of an estate here coming around. For others of you, there is finally some sort of job-related or career-related either contract or application that's coming in, like a, what am I trying to say? Job raise, job contract or application. Raise rather, that's coming in, and it's going to come with more money, I feel like. Sorry, I had a hard time getting that out. But you also have this Page of Cups. A new start for some of you. It's going to make you a lot happier. There's a really nice blend of Cups and Pentacles here, where it's like there's happiness, but there's also an increase in abundance. And then you have the 6 of Wands and the Hanged Man. You've made a sacrifice, okay? This has not come for free. There's been something here that you've sacrificed to get to where you are. You've put in the work. And now, yeah, with Judgment, now it's arriving. Your day has come. It's Judgment Day in a good way. Although we do have the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So let's clarify that 10 of Swords. Interesting. So 6 of Pentacles, Judgment. Think about the Judgment. That's the biggest card of karma in the tarot. So there's a big element of karma in here for you, Gemini. There's something coming around that's based on previous actions that you've taken in your life. With Judgment and the 2 6 of Pentacles, the scales coming in. And I do feel like this is positive. I feel like there's good karma coming in for you, being repaid in some way. You also here have the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So with the 8 of Wands, it's like, it's such a strange message, because the thing about the 10 of Swords that I like to say is it does offer you an opportunity to release yourself from what's no longer serving you. It does say that there's new hope on the horizon. And with the 5 of Cups being clarified, it's like your disappointment's gone. And it's gone quickly with the 8 of Wands. And so I'm reading it in a good way. You have this Queen of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, taking swift action here. Taking swift action on something relating to material situations, finances, abundance, something like that going on. Yeah, achieving independence as well. Let's see what else we have here for you, Gemini. Community, message, imprisonment, house, marriage, occupation. Isn't that interesting? So, well, there's counterparts, mature man, mature woman coming in here. In this Kipper Oracle deck, they are counterparts, and you have it with marriage. So there was nothing relating to marriage in this entire reading, but until now. So what I feel like is happening is, I mean, certainly some of you could have found a long-term marriage partner recently, but I feel like a lot of you maybe already might be in a long-term relationship or something, or even a marriage, and there's an element of shared finances here, where you're like going in on a house together, you're buying a house together, you're getting something together, something like that happening. And we have the house card here, like I said. So it's like I've been picking up on that since the start of this reading. Some of you definitely either selling or buying, something like that going on here. And yeah, for others of you, this is occupational. It's relating to what you do for your job. The imprisonment thing, I'm not sure what's going on there. It's getting yourself, I don't feel like anyone's going to jail. I read that card as getting yourself out of the imprisonment, getting yourself out of that 8 of Swords that we had here. You're transmuting the disappointment that may have been from the past, and you're moving forward, and it's helping you with this new asset that you're acquiring. So really like this. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.